of the Lashkar-e-Taiba. David Coleman Headley, he's been sentenced to 35 years in jail by a federal court in Chicago for his unquestionable role in the massacre of 166 innocent people in Mumbai on 26/11/2008. The 26/11 plotter has been let off on a relatively lighter sentence in exchange for his cooperation with the authorities.
A U.S. federal court has held David Coleman Headley guilty of advanced recce of sports in Mumbai, where later during 26/11 attack, the 10 Pakistani gunmen killed innocents. Court felt that his role was supportive that led to mass murder. He has been given 35 years of jail term with 5 years of supervised release. The acting United States attorney sought 30 to 35 years of imprisonment for Headley, but his teammates, Attorney Robert David Cedar and John Thomas, in their pre-sentencing arguments pleaded for a lighter sentence. Headley also appealed for clemency but was given long jail term. The judge felt that community needs to be protected from such a terrorist and hence such a long term. The hearing took place before the court of U.S. District Judge Harry D. Lennenweber in downtown Chicago amidst an unprecedented security. Several hundred people lined up before the courtroom, delaying the start by around 30 minutes. Pakistani-American Headley, 52 years of age, was arrested by the Federal Bureau of Investigation in October 2009 on charges of being involved in the planning and execution of the Mumbai terrorist attack in which more than 160 people were killed, including 6 Americans. Months later, in 2010, Headley pleaded guilty to all the charges of 12 counts and agreed to provide all kind of support to the U.S. government's effort against terrorism. In lieu of this, it was agreed that Headley would not be given death penalty and would not be extradited to India, Pakistan or Denmark. However, US legal experts say that there is still some possibility of extraditing Headley to India if violates his plea agreement. This would include not cooperating with the US government or any foreign government in future investigations and not being truthful. In that case, his guilty plea, under which he can't be extradited, would be null and void.
The U.S. federal judge said Mr. Headley is a terrorist. He commits a crime, cooperates and then gets rewarded for the cooperation. The judge said that when asked on 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks, Headley said that they are Indians, they are responsible. The judge says, I do not have any faith in Mr. Headley when he says he is a changed person now.
I don't know whether Headley's proclamations of remorse are sincere. And quite frankly, I don't care. What I care about is he's been telling us the truth, and it's been really valuable. And what I want the citizens of India to know is that we've expended years of our lives collectively and the lives of dozens, if not hundreds, of agents and other prosecutors investigating a crime that occurred on their soil in the hopes of bringing some justice.
Here to talk a little bit more about David Headley's sentencing is External Affairs Minister Salman Khurshid. Mr. Khurshid, we heard from you earlier before the sentencing. You said India would want a severe sentence. Is 35 years adequate?
Well, we would have, obviously, if we tried him, we would have sought much more. And I think that that's the sentiment that's been expressed by the judge himself.
Will he ever be tried in India? And if not, then will India try him in absentia?
See, these are questions that, frankly, only the prosecuting authorities can decide. I cannot speculate. We have obviously consistently been pushing our position that he should be extradited and that he should be tried in our country. But given that these are the circumstances, at least it's good to know that he's been made accountable and that he has at least got 35 years.